Okay. So like I said, good morning, everybody. This is our first day. Um, and I'm glad you all are here. I am going to do my best to share my life and share my work. All right. So, come on here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, the class is applied math. So, for most of you, you know that you need a math science elective. So this class may very well be serving for that. So we are in term two. Term two is going to run from November 16th, 2020 till January the 22nd, 2021. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, this second term is very quick because we have so many days off, because we already know next Thursday and Friday we are off because it's Thanksgiving. Then we might have 2 to 3 weeks. Then we will be off for winter break. When we come back, it will be January the 4th. And on January the 18th, we are out of school for Martin Luther King Day. And that Friday is the end of the term. So I will ask you ahead of time, please stay up with your assignments. If you have questions, comments, concerns, remember every afternoon, I will be sending you an email inviting you to lab. So if for some reason you miss class in the morning, or you just need, some tightening up, you again will have lab in the afternoon. So every class starts with community meeting. So here's our community meeting question for the day. What is something that you really like about yourself? Now, when I am here, when I am sharing my screen with you, I cannot see the chat. So I will ask you, if you don't mind, to respond verbally if you have a response. So again, what is something that you really like about yourself?
I would say my personality.
Okay, that's cool. All right, your personality. What's your personality?
Genuine. I'm so genuine.
Okay, okay. Anybody else?
I
My
feel
attitude.
I like that I'm kind of empathic. Like I be feeling for other people's emotions.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's cool. Sympathetic. That's cool. Who else?
My attitude.
What's that mean? What about your attitude?
It gives out a
You cut off. It gives out a That's what I heard. I still can't hear you, Ma. If you're still talking. All right. Maybe you having a technical difficulty. Anybody else while she working it out? What is something that you really like about yourself?
You hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I said my attitude because it's really like no matter how the bad the situation is, I always try to keep a positive attitude and like a nonchalant attitude.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But you do understand if it bothers you, it's all right to act
Yeah,
like something bothers you.
if it
Okay.
bothers me, I'm gonna let it be known.
Okay. Okay. All right. Look, I'm a little scared about that. Please let it be known. Ooh, I don't know. Okay. Anybody else? What is something that you really like about yourself? I will participate. I really like the fact that I'm patient. I don't really fly off the handle very often. So that's something I really like about myself. Anybody? Gentlemen, can we represent for the guys? I know I have two of you. No, nothing. Can somebody monitor the chat for me? Is anybody putting anything in the chat that you can see that is written to everyone?
Yeah, Erin said she liked that she's optimistic in all situations. And she's very
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jig. Oh, okay. All right. Yep, stay positive. I hear you. All right. So that means most of y'all probably responded. Okay. That's cool beans. Okay. So in our community meetings in the class, they last like 15, 20 minutes. And again, it's just a way to get us talking in this virtual environment. You know, we don't see each other. Whereas if we were in class, we would bust it up. I mean, if we were in school, we would bust it up in the hallway, we would bust it up in the classroom. But since we unfortunately are in this virtual environment, we use community meetings as a way to kind of get to not only know each other, but sometimes know ourselves, you know? And I've chose this question because you should feel good about yourself about something. And it could be a little thing. You could say you have a pretty smile. You know what I mean? You have beautiful eyes. But whatever it is, remember, a good self-image starts inside. It starts inside, and then all of the other stuff, the outside forces, of course, help to nurture it. Okay? So for those of you who participated, thank you. And for those of you who didn't, hopefully you will participate in the coming meetings. So it's all good. All right, so for anybody who was not here yesterday, I am going to leave or show you what your summit class codes were. So what you can do for now is you can write them down. And then as you go to the classes, you can enter the codes, but you will have them now. So right now, if you were not here yesterday, you are going to log into your Summit account. And when you open your account, you will see on the left-hand banner at the bottom, you will see your name. Click your name, and then you will see enrollment code. And the enrollment code for this class, you will see is B as in boy, E as in Ed, 6163, F as in Frank, B as in boy. Again, B, E, 6163, F, B.
Miss Hicks, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So yesterday, African American history didn't have no code.
When you get to African American history, he will give you the code for the class.
Okay.
Okay, so you will still get the email the invite to the class, or the email with the link. And then when you get in the class, he'll let you know the code. And again, those of you who have Spanish, Spanish does not have a code because Spanish is not a summit course, nor do any of your electives. Okay, so these are just your core classes. And again, if you have African American history, you will get the code when you get to the class. Does anybody need this any longer? Again, make sure you enter this class because I have already assigned the first two cool downs. Not that we're going to do them, but they've already been assigned so that when you're ready to do them, you can just, do it. Okay, so everybody's good with the summit codes, summit class codes. Going once, going twice. It just gone. All right, so here's our warm up. Again, I asked you to bring pencil and paper and possibly a calculator. I want you to find the mean, the mode, the median, and the range of the following data sets. And you will see on the screen the first data set, 447, 8534. For anybody who might possibly be on their phone, I'm reading them out. Number 2, data set number 2 is 160, 100, 150, 125, 125, 150, 114. And the last set, 372 thousandths, 366 thousandths, 362 thousandths, 333 thousandths, and 327 thousandths. I have 947. I will give you, let's see, I will give you 8 minutes. So 9:55, we're going to talk about it. Excuse me for a moment. Again, it's on the screen. You are finding the mean, the mode, the median, and the range for those 3 sets of data. I already told you, don't be sending for me. I'm the damn human in this relationship. Okay, sorry about that, darlings. All right, we got about 4 more minutes. Then I want you to talk to me. Good morning. I hope you are joining and not leaving. I'm gonna exit this for a minute just so I can see what's going on. Let me see. Oh, I see chatting me up. Okay. Oh, okay, Aaron, you cool. You should still be able to see my screen, but I want to see you all. Let me see. Make sure I have everybody who was here. Yeah. Okay. Mm, All right. Ladies and gents, we ready to talk about it? Let's do some math.
Miss
All right,
Hicks.
so excuse me for a second. All right, so for those of you who haven't had me before, if you answer something, I more than likely will ask you to defend your position or possibly to explain what you did if somebody asks a question. Okay? I'm not putting you on the spot. If you want me to respond, you can. Okay? But remember, we learn best by explaining what we do. Okay? But again, if you are not a talker, I respect that too. I do. Okay. Wait a
Miss Hicks,
minute.
I got a question.
Go ahead, my darling. I have an
You
answer.
got two modes, right? Don't you put both of them, right?
Yep, you can have two. Yes, yes. Talk to me, man, students.
Uh, yeah. All right. I should have wrote in pencil. I mean, yeah. How you find it again? I think I did this right.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right, so y'all, I got in the private chat. Here we go. In the private chat, I have the first one. I'm going to share. All right, so the first one, I have a mean of 5, a mode of 4, and a median of 4. Anybody disagree? Anybody got something different?
Oh, I was right.
All right, let's see. Yes. Oh, you ain't tell me the range, private texter, private chatter. So the range should have been 5.
My bad.
I hear some questions. What's
What?
up? Damn. Anybody who did not get a range of 5, if you look at the data, can you tell me what happened with the range? And again, somebody who did not, now that you see it.
How do I calculate the range?
And look, that's what I'm asking you. Look at the data and tell me how you think I found the range.
Oh, I see what you did. You subtract, didn't you?
Yes.
All right.
Remember, the range talks about the values of the data. So the range, what you say it was, Quay?
Is, huh?
How did you find the range?
You subtracted 8 from 3, you got 5.
Did you? You subtracted 8 from 3? That's a -5 in my life.
Oh wait, no. I did it wrong. My fault. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Talk to me. Yes. So remember the range, ladies and gentlemen, and it is on the next slide, but we can talk now. The range is the high minus the low. Okay. Now, looking at the second one, private chat. I have a question on your mean. Go back and check your total. That is one of the modes. I agree. And I didn't see a median or a range.
Wait, hold up, because I can't see the screen, so I want to make sure my answers match your answer.
Why you can't see my screen? I'm sharing my screen.
I know what I'm saying. You saying for the private chat, I can't see none of that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. Somebody chatted me privately, so I'm responding to her answers. Now, but does somebody want to tell me what you get for number 2? What did you get?
I got 132.
You got so maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, private chat. Okay, you got 132. Anybody else got 132 for the mean and number 2?
Try it again.
No, it could be me. No, it could be me. That's why I'm asking. Y'all know I love it when you catch me.
I'm tripping. I'm wrong. Hold up.
I love it when you catch me. You know I am not mad.
No, I'm wrong. Hold up.
I'm doing it over too. Cause now you got me like, baby.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Chill. That's wrong. I did it wrong. It's my fault.
All right. Anybody else? You have a proposal for the mean?
100.
Are you chatting me? Wait a minute. Let me come out of this share. Let me see. All right, who's chatting me?
I got 924. My fault. I was looking at
No, wait a minute. Hold up. Let's take it back for a minute. Hold it. So on
I'm tripping.
Wait a minute. So back me up. Okay. So first, what's your total? When you added all of them together, people who got 132, because I didn't get that. So help me. What was your total?
I got 924 when I added everything up.
You can't get 924 because you have 2 5s and everything else is a 0. So that digit in the ones place has got to be 0.
Are you trying to tell me my calculator wrong?
I'm not going to question your calculator, but I'm going to tell you that 0 plus 5 plus 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is going to give you a 0 in the ones column. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, hold up. Now I gotta do it now because I just got 132. I'm about to
Is this the same list of numbers though? Because I added 114 on my list. Now I don't know where I got the 114 from.
Oh, wait a minute, because maybe I missed 114. Hold it.
Thank you. That's why I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yo,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Catch her. Catch her. Yes, y'all.
942. I mean, 924.
Catch her. And guess what? And that's why I'm wrong. I love y'all. So all my stuff is well, my mean is wrong. And y'all better get her.
That's why I'm like, why you tell me it's wrong? I'm like, hold up. I see 114 on this list.
I'm like, okay.
that's how we got the 132.
Okay. All right, look, talk to me. I am not mad. Let me put that in there first. And now what you say, 132. Okay, I'm there. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So 132 is the mean. Thank you. What about the mode? Remember that the mode, you can have more than one. Remember that.
It's 125 and 150.
Right. So remember, you can have more than one because it just has to meet the criteria. All right. So therefore, because now that means that
your range is right.
My range is right, but what about my median?
It's 125.
Okay, so my median, let me go back. Thank you.
So I was right with the first answer I gave was Hicks.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do it, y'all. All right, catch the old girl.
Okay, good. I'm for the last one.
Yeah, because y'all know I love that. That means that y'all paying attention, and I love it. I love it. All right, now nobody likes decimals, but you know I had to throw one in there.
Oh, this last one.
So on the last one, I love decimals, y'all. Life is not in whole parts. I'm telling you now. So here, we are dealing in thousandths. So, talk to me. What'd you get for your mean?
2, 0, 3, 6, 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take this out. I'm glad I'm not being used to slow.
Because in here, I forgot 114.
Ooh, inbox me.
Let me see if anybody's chatting me. I do have a proposed mean. The proposed mean that I have is wait a minute. Let me not tell stories. Oh yes, chatters, chatting me up. Yes. Yep. So the mean should have been 352 thousandths, 0.352. Okay. So yep, that should have been your mean.
All my answers is right.
All right, y'all better do it. Okay. All right, so come on. What's the next one? Okay. So you should have gotten a mean, yep, of 300. Hello, good morning. Of 352 thousandths. Remember that THS is on the back. So you know that means it's a decimal. Did you find the mode?
Ain't none.
There is none. What about the median? And thus the range.
The median is 0.362
Yep.
thousandths, and then the range is 0.045.
Yep. So Now, so ladies and gentlemen, I know you like, we were not ready for this morning, but you were. So now this is leading into our topic. So these measures, the mean, the mode, and the median, are called measures of central tendency. And from your answers, you all remembered the first rule. You put the numbers in numerical order. And then you started talking about the mean, which is the average. You added them all up and you divided by the number of terms. Then you found the mode, and you know the mode is the number that appears most often. And then the median is the number in the middle. That means that sits physically in the middle. However, if the number, I said elements, I should have said terms, but if the number of terms is even, you know you add the middle 2 and divide by 2. And although it's not a measure of central tendency, it relates to the spread, how far apart the data items are or the data terms are. That's why we found the range. And again, the range is the difference between the highest and the lowest term. So in this course, this term, we are going to be studying data, classifying it as categorical or quantitative, and then we will be looking at representing data in different ways. So we are going to look at histograms, dot plots, and box plots. And box plots, you may remember from middle school or elementary school, are box and whiskers. And in finding or in representing this data, we are going to talk about the mean, the mode, the median. We are going to talk about measures of central tendency and outliers and all those good things. So for this class, I will ask you, although it is being recorded, that you might want to keep notes so that you will have something to refer to. And again, this is being recorded and it will be uploaded to the YouTube page if you would like to see it again. So, first part of business is, let's talk about data. All right, so categorical data. And again, you write what you need to remember. So categorical data is information that can be divided into groups. And again, that makes sense because when we think of groups and we look at the word categorical, we see what word that we know? Category. Okay? So, again, if the data is categorical data, that means that that information can be divided into groups. So, there are two types of categorical data that we'll be looking at. So one is nominal, and that means it's descriptive. And those are like questions on a general survey. Your highest level of education, your gender, your household income, because again, you can group people that way. And then you have ordinal data, ordinal categorical data, and that they have a set order. And those are questions that you see on things like customer satisfaction surveys. And those are questions like, how are you feeling today? Because you know that's a range. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. I'm not feeling too good today. Okay, it has an order. You know, how severe is your pain? You know, when you go to the doctor, they give you the little placard with all the little faces and they say, how severe is your pain today? Okay, and you have from 0 to 10, again, a set order. Or lastly, a question like, how satisfied were you with our service? Because you know you have excellent, good, fair, poor. Again, a set order. So again, add this to your notes. I'm going to give you a minute And again, you write what you need to write to remember. And I tried to make the little picture relevant. I'm gonna give you another minute, and then we're gonna talk about quantitative data.
It's from the spray paint.
The fumes, right, coming through the floor. Thank you. All right. That's it. All right. And then we have quantitative data. And that's information that can be measured. We have, again, in quantitative data, we have discrete data, and that's data that can be counted. So it's in whole numbers. And again, those are things like the number of students in a class, the age of an individual, a person's age, or the number of days in a week. Okay, you know, we count those things in whole numbers. And then we have continuous quantitative data, and that's data that can be broken down into smaller pieces. So like your grade point average, your GPA, you know, you can have 3.2, you can have a 2.5. So you know anything behind that decimal, that's pieces of a whole. Or your height, you could be 5'3", you can be 6'1". Okay, you can be 4'11". And the same with your weight. You know, you can see that this person weighs 84.7 kilograms. Yeah, because that's, yeah. Okay, so your weight, you know, your weight, you can weigh 115 1/4, 210 1/2. So again, whew, discrete quantitative data, whole numbers, continuous quantitative data are numbers in smaller parts. So again, I'm gonna give you about 2 minutes to write down what you need for this, for quantitative data. And we are going to close with all right, so now quantitative or categorical. So now, determine if the question is quantitative or categorical. So the first question. How do you rate the dessert served tonight? Categorical or quantitative?
Categorical.
All right. And yep, categorical. Is it ordinal or is it nominal?
Ordinal.
Yes, ordinal. Because what kind of results can you get from that question?
It's like a satisfaction survey.
Yes, exactly. Yep. It's about like a talk to me, math students. Talk to me. Number 2, the height of each person in the class, quantitative or categorical? Talk to me, somebody. Categorical. Do we put it in the category or quantitative? It is a number.
Quantitative.
Quantitative. Is it continuous or discrete? Is it a whole number or can it be broken into parts?
Continuous.
Yes. All right. So, people who are silent, are you getting it? So, the first one, it is categorical and ordinal. The second one, it is quantitative because it is a number, and it is continuous. It can be broken down into pieces. 5-3, 5-9, like we just discussed. Now, number 3 was a question for me. I want to know what you all say. What is your proficiency level in PowerPoint? What you think? Categorical or quantitative? That's not the piece that was in question for me, just to put it out there. So is it quantitative or categorical? Ooh. Anybody? Somebody?
Miss Hicks, when you get this chance, can you go back to the definitions?
I can. So how about this? I'll put this on pause because we have 2 minutes. So ladies and gents, these questions are going to be our warm-ups, okay? So when I see you on Friday, this is going to be our warm-up because it's going to lead us into the next lesson, okay? I'm going to go back to the definitions just in case. And everybody who has the definitions, thank you so much for coming. And you all have a good day, my loves. And wait, before you go, let me just make sure I have the right role. I have Sabrine, Denham, Fabian, Aaron, G, Shirley Ann, Man, and Quay. Did anybody join that I didn't see? All right, thank you so much. Quay, what the definitions you need, babe? Categorical, who? Both?
Yes.
All right, well, categorical is up.
All right, I got it. Oh, no, wait. I got that one. I need the other one.
Okay, so you need quantitative?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute, give me 1 second. Wait a minute. I'm going to go back. Daisy? Wait a minute, Quay. I got to stop the...
I don't got no email from you, my brother.
Stop the recording.